Hey everybody, what's up? Today is Thursday, November the 10th. I know I look really tired. I just woke up. I'm having a little smoothie here. It's really good. I've been having a lot of these. I have made several little changes. For anyone who follows me on Twitter, and you should be following me on Twitter, you can see I'm just posting pictures of everything that I eat. Whether it's good or it's bad or whatever. I just, post pictures because I feel like it's a really good way for me to keep track of actually what I'm eating, and it makes me think about what I'm eating, because then I think about, well, what did I have right before this? And so it's just a little tool that I've picked up. I've been reading this really interesting book. It's called The Regular Guy's Guide to Weight Loss, or something like that. And it's just very interesting. It's been really helpful. I don't want to make just tons of progress report videos on all this because this isn't a project that I'm doing. It's kind of just a new start for me. So it's just life, and I'm working on it. I'm having these great fresh smoothies each day, and just eating a little bit more sensibly, drinking a lot more water, peeing a whole lot more, which I guess is good. So anyway, okay, so one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is because I had a really good night last night, and I wanted to talk about it. Nick and I sort of planned a little date night, and it's just a really important thing for us to do because he is just consumed by his schoolwork. Nick is about to begin nursing school, and before you can start that, you've got to take all these pre-nursing courses. It's a very intensive program. So my point is, I don't really get to spend a whole lot of time with Nick. Working in a hotel, for me, I don't really have a regular Monday through Friday, evenings free, holidays free, weekends free. Like, it's not like that. He's got work to do, and I am exhausted from being friendly and personable and talking all day long at work. And so I think it's just easier for us to sit at home and relax where we're happy. So it's important to plan these little date nights. And last night we had a really great one. I got an invitation to go to a huge, great dinner at this amazing restaurant downtown called Trace. And everything there is like organic and farm to table. Everything's fresh and it's just delicious. And we just ate and drank like queens. Nick also got tickets for us to go see Jay Brennan live at Lambert's, and so it was really nice. I'm not a concert person, and here in Austin, that's like sacrilege. I know most people are really, really into concerts, and the experience is just lost on me. It's crowded, and I'm standing, it's not comfortable, and the music never quite sounds the same as it does when I learned it, on the CD, and I'm trying to sing along, but usually the artists are so bored by playing the same music all the time that they start to change it up a little bit to be interesting, and then it doesn't sound like I know it, and so it's never, like, it's not what I get into. But I did have a really nice time at the show last night. Jay Brennan is someone who would sing on his guitar in his bathroom and make videos of it and put it up on YouTube. And he was also in this independent film a few years ago called Short Bus, and we really like his music. It's really romantic stuff, and it's all gay, and that's just unusual, and it's really pretty stuff. So I also really like when he does these random covers of like hip hop stuff. Like last night he did this great cover of Nicki Minaj, and I heard him do Straight Outta Compton. With the rap verse of TLC's Waterfalls, I seen a rainbow yesterday. You know what I'm talking about. And so I could do Left Eye forever and ever. I know that shit backwards and forwards.
When he come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck, like he's saving up. And he ill, he real, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell coke. He always in the air, but he never fly coach. He a motherfucking trip, sailor of the ship. When he make a drip, kiss him on the lip. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you get slapped if you looking hoe. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like pelican fly. I mean, you're so shy and I'm loving your tie. You're like slicker than the guy with a thing on his eye. Oh yes, I did. did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell him who the F I is. I'm Nicki Minaj, I'm acting dudes up. That coop's up and chuck the deuce up. Boy, you got my heartbeat running away, beating like a drum and it's coming your way. Can't you feel that boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, bass? You got that super bass. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom. Yeah, that's that super bass. This one is for the boys in the polos, entrepreneur niggas and the moguls. He could ball with the crew, he could solo, but I think I like him better when he's low. And I think I like him better with the fitted cap on. He ain't even gotta try to put the Mac on. He just gotta give me that look. When he give me that look, then the panties coming off. Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. You know I really got a thing for American guys. I mean, sighs, sickening eyes, and I can tell that you're in touch with your feminine side. Oh yes I did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell him who the F I is. I'm Nicki Minaj, I'm acting dudes up. That coop's up and chuck the deuce up. Boy, you got my heartbeat running away, beating like a drum that is coming your way. Can't you feel that boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, bass? You got that super bass. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom. Yeah, that's that super bass.
It just felt great being out, dressed up with my boyfriend, and we haven't done that a lot, and I want to do it a whole lot more. I had this great moment when we were at dinner and we were toasting, and we were talking, and I just sort of realized that everything that I put on my list of goals for Austin, all of it's come true. Austin could have been a big disaster. I don't know. I mean, I was hoping it wouldn't be, and I was just trying to focus on putting my hopes and energies in positive places, which is just not my first instinct, but I sort of made myself do it, and Nick really did most of the believing for both of us, because a lot of times I just get discouraged. But we're here, and we just had a really wonderful night, just like we used to have. We had millions of nights like that when we were back in New York, and now we're having them here in Austin, and that is a really important thing to me. It means that I can be happy here the way that I was happy there, and that feels really, really good. One other cool thing going on, I found a bike, and it's like this vintage Schwinn cruiser, which is perfect because all I need is something that I can ride around my neighborhood. And I'm really excited. I'm going to pick that up tonight. It only is going to cost me $100. I'm buying it used off of this guy that I work with. And that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly the deal and arrangement I was looking for, you know? So things are going really well. What else is happening? I've been reading this great book by Gregory Maguire. It's called Out of Oz. Gregory Maguire is the author of Wicked, which is the novel they based the Broadway musical Wicked on. And the first one was about the Wicked Witch, and then the second one was about the son that she had, and then the third one was more about the story of the Cowardly Lion. And this latest one is the final one, Out of Oz. It's his last, Oz edition, and this one is all about Glinda and Elphaba's granddaughter, and Dorothy, and how the whole Oz experience fucked her up, and how it affected the rest of her life when she got back to Kansas, and everyone thought she was crazy. And it reminds me a lot of that movie Return to Oz, which I rewatched that a few years ago, and it's dark. I remember now why it scared me when I was little, because it's, number one, that little girl Dorothy, that Fairuza Balk, the actress who played her, that's Nancy from The Craft. Crazy ass Nancy.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the north, I invoke thee!
Remember at the end of the movie when she went batshit crazy and they've got her strapped into the hospital bed and she's all scratched up and she's just like,
I'm flying!
My friend Jessica and I often just text lines from the movie to each other all the time. It'll be 3 a.m. and I'll be in bed and I'll wake up and get a text message and I'll look at my phone and it'll just say, be careful, you don't want to wind up like Nancy. Anyway, the movie was awesome, and this book, Out of Oz, is incredible. It's really, really long, and I'm excited to just sort of disappear into that world whenever I want to. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video and say that I'm in a really good mood today, and it feels good to wake up and just be smiling and drinking healthy things, and I feel like things are going really well. And tomorrow is 11/11/11, and that's exciting. I know that that's technically it's not a true palindrome, which is something that's like the same backwards and forwards. I think November 2nd, 2011, that was like a perfect palindrome. But it's still exciting just the same. It's just a lucky number, and I hope everybody has a really lucky day, and I would love to get your thoughts on that whole 11/11/11 thing. Do you think it's lucky? Are any of you numerologists? I would love to know the significance behind it. Okay, that's it.
Groovy!